Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the year for him.
Now having a look with Jacob Willcox, the wild card from Western Australia. A little throw tail reverse. A little messy in that landing, so he's unable to come down with it. Now he's in the water just trying to find something to open up, with Frederico Morais quickly up and out. The world champ still scoreless. We talked about rivalries on tour.
You'd keep that any day, but Jacob Willcox is having a paddle now, and he's going to have a look at one, boys. This could change things.
Thank you, Bart. And Jacob Willcox, the wild card from Western Australia, doing a lot of work to get to this section as he pulls in. He's got some room to break free, and he'll get the completion through that inside bowl.
His highest score just a 0.93. Let's have a look. You can see how much bump and lump as he comes off the bottom and somehow squeezes into that tube ride. Amazing stuff right there from Jacob. It's not going to be a massive score, but it's going to be his best by far.
I'm loving his energy in this heat, even the waves he just kicks out of. Now finally, after a long wait, the world champ pulls in deep. Plenty of room. John comes out. Layback hack on the open face for a solid combination. Barrel to hack. Waited a long time for it, but the wait pays off.
Didn't try and go too crazy. Knew he just needed a score on the board, so didn't, just drove down through the line, didn't stall too much, made sure he came out. And then this turn right here, he could have done something a lot crazier than that. You can see just solid on his feet, making sure he finished that off. So John showing that he's got that patience, but then can capitalize when it comes through. This turn right here from John, just hacking into it there. Not really pushing too hard, but enough to get a good score, and we'll take the lead. Let's have a look. Just hooking into that, pushing on the back foot. Perfect position right there. Over his board, so nothing too crazy. That was kind of safety surfing for John.
Isn't that incredible? He's just doing what he needs to do to get the scores he was hoping for. He knew he couldn't afford to make a mistake.
He knew if the wave came, he's got the talent, he's got the ability to post that score, and here he goes again.
Free from holding priority. He's going to back it up quickly. All setup work. Big section to jam off the top into a... Loses the finishing move, but he'll get a quick little second score.
Watch out for Frederico, let me tell you. He's only looking for a 6.22. Paddling into this one. Is he going to get barrel, Joe?
Morais now setting up a healthy looking wall. First section won't let him in, and he's got to get out of there. Frederico's wearing blue underneath John. Willcox not in range. Florence will make an attempt for this one. And he's got it. Trying to better a 187. He's going to go for a big punt, full rotation, and a perfect landing. The rest of the wave will leave him behind. But just showcasing that talent, kind of like what he would do in a free surf anyway, bringing it to the heat of the action. Catch up to what just unfolded with John Florence before we went to break, going above the lip. And Potts, what a perfect landing.
Yeah, absolutely perfect right there. Kind of stock standard for John's standards. So, I mean, that was, I don't know, he does those every day, doesn't he, really? But nonetheless, a good backup for John, 6.5. Let's have a look at the water angles. He races down the line. This wave shut down on him, so just going for a perfect rotation. No hands. It's that acrobatic style of surfing that is just becoming more and more popular. That front foot slides all the way up to the nose, uses the air as resistance, and comes down perfectly. Wow, John Florence. If he does that, he's going to be hard to beat, that's for sure. We haven't seen too many of those today.
A 6.5 for Florence, and he's up again. The world champ just casually getting down the line. He's got a ton of speed, cleared for takeoff. Goes for the big flip and ends up out the back. We saw him do a massive one in the lead up to this contest. And
let's have a look here as he takes off. Sees there's nothing much on offer except this right here. You can see comes off the bottom, double grab, that front foot slides up. Just kind of floated out the back of the wave and nose poke. So I want to see some more of that. Come on.
Me too.
And so what? I get to surf the box tomorrow. That's going to be fun.
Right now, John focused on world titles, but he loves every single venue here at the drug-aware Margaret River Pro, and he's accomplished a lot on each part of this coastline. Florence will take the win, 717, then a 6.5 barrel to hack combo on his opener. That took him more than halfway through the heat to lock into, as he'll be safe and running into round 3 action.